Frans Borman, lead singer of Jet Black Camaro. You guys just finished your set at Oppikoppi. It was a sunset set. What happened?
It was pretty spectacular, man. Like towards the end, like things just built up. It was like waves. Sometimes it felt better than other times. And towards the end, there was no sunset. It was just like this storm coming up on the climax of our our hardest song. So it was quite beautiful. It's like, you know, like the gods were watching or something.
You guys have been getting a lot of positive feedback from your debut album.
Yes.
Tell us about that album. How did you guys record it? Where did you record it? And how did it come about?
We went down, we heard about this guy. Well, I actually heard about this guy called Joe Ellis from my nephew, Christian Chris, as some people know him. He was playing in And the Bliss, and I heard their album. But the thing that got me was I heard this guy's got some wild horses, and I was fascinated by that. And I thought, fuck, he must be a cool guy. And then I heard he stays in Lady Smith, which is quite a beautiful little town, kind of similar, you know, because we're very much about like sort of the South. The American South, you know, like that voodoo gospel sort of that, you know always where you stand, and it's swampy and it's sometimes ominous. Anyway, so we met Joe, and I had like really just connected with the guy, and then we recorded most of our stuff live. And I think that made a huge difference, because we wanted to have that raw, authentic kind of feel. We didn't want it to be too produced, and it is raw, and we sound way different now, but it was like good for the time.
You guys have been getting nice reviews of that album, huh?
Yes, that's really good news, man, because it's like the album's got a flavor, and it's always nice. It means it resonates somehow with them, you know, if they comment on it.
You've mentioned the South and the American South, yeah. And while you guys were playing, I saw some Indian iconography on stage with some incense burning.
Yeah.
What's the story behind the iconography?
You know, it's actually kind of just to tell a little bit of a story, to make it a little bit more interesting, you know, bring in some mythology. We really like the way Indian people live, a lot of more respect for nature, everything, you know, the plants, the rocks, the birds, everything is life. And I really like the way they approach life. But it's not much different from how it used to be in Africa. You know, many years ago there was never war in Africa. So things are different now. So that's also we want to sow some good seeds if we can.
Is this your first Oppikoppi you played?
Yes, it was our debut. Pop the cherry.
And I mean, you guys did the main stage 6 o'clock. I mean, maybe next year it's going to be Saturday at 9.
Yeah, well, you know, we opened for it. It was a really nice time playing at sunset. That's my favorite time of the day. In the bushveld, without no walls and no roof. It was fucking incredible. So yeah, if we play the same slot next year, it's fine. If not, you know, it's cool.
Any plans for breaching out across the waters?
Yeah, definitely. There has been some interest, and we're currently talking to a guy from Germany that found us on the internet. And he heard Motel of Wonder, and then he listened to the other stuff. And his girlfriend actually liked us more, and he's like a promoter agent in Europe. And we've been talking. He wanted to get us to India in October, but doesn't seem like it's going to happen. But yeah, let's see. So there are interest. We would love to play to some other crowds. Yeah.
You guys have been previously dabbed the ugly cousin of taxi violence. What do you make of that statement?
I really don't mind, you know. Ugly is character, like look at the Pavement Special, you know. Those kind of dogs, people talk about them. You know, it's actually taxi violence. Ludie van Reenen, he was in taxi violence. He left, he came to Joburg, and a few years later he started Jet Black. Him and Fano du Plessis. You know, Ludie will always be kind of part of Jet Black Camaro, and also part of taxi violence. He's been very good, you know.
So you guys had you guys had some taxi DNA in the band?
Yeah, definitely, you know. But I would say more Ludie van Reenen, you know, than taxi violence. He's a brilliant musician. You know, he can sing, he can harmonize, he writes beautiful songs, stories. He plays bass, he plays guitar, slide, fucking. You know, that guy. We all learned so much of him, and all the new guys who don't know him, they've got the most respect for him as well. So, you know, it's kind of a compliment. They see something, you know, and they acknowledge it. So we're totally fine with it.
Last question: is there a second album on its way?
Yeah, definitely.
New material? How far is that going?
We've got lots of new material, man. We've got so many ideas, and we were actually quite frustrated because we could. Like we played 13 songs, and we would actually, like we find it difficult these days to not play longer than an hour. Because you really just want to get the stuff out and make new music, and every time we get together is new music. So yeah, definitely. And we're not going to put a limit on it, how many songs even. Like it's just get it out and do it live again, and yeah, let's see what happens.
Thanks, Frans. Good luck with your career.
Away, bro.